Hello guys, and in this video, let's learn more about me. As I'm pretty sure you're wondering, who the hell is this guy, what he did or doing for a living, and why he's actually recording this video. So let's start. I know, really simple. I'm just a normal guy. I lived my life in Ukraine my whole life. I was born here. So I've been fond of metal, as you can see, and I've been a metal singer for over 10 years, I think. No, even more, 12 or 14. It's really hard to count, I'm not good with maths, but of course, joking. So I'm a metal singer. I'm just a normal dude. I love video games. I'm fond of my PCs and all this PC building stuff and playing some video games, having fun and chill. And for a living, I've been a head of customer support departments in multiple companies, startup companies, and I've got into the field of like live streaming that I really loved, and then like Horeca and delivery later on. It doesn't really actually matter what sphere I am. It's more of a job that I love, and I really love working with people, like building crews, building teams, and helping people grow, understand what their goals may be, what they maybe want to do. So that's really one of my passions in work, is basically it. So building a team, building a relationship, like a working mechanism, and things like that. So, of course, back in 2014, when everything started, I volunteered and joined a volunteer unit to help the fight. Of course, back in the day, we didn't have like a really big scale mobilization for people. So at the start, when everything was like really, really hard in terms of like understanding what's going on, how to defend from it, volunteer fighters stopped the initial assault, so to say, with of course the military forces and other units not letting it spread further. So I joined because that's how I felt. I felt I couldn't be aside from it. I couldn't just like sit at home and do my job. Back in the day, I was a sound engineer on a local TV station. And after that, after I came back in 2015, I decided that I'm more interested in information technologies and things like that. I was live streaming on Twitch, and I've really been fond of live streaming back from 2012, and looking how this technology grows and evolves. So I've been working with later. I've been working with information technologies company in the field of live streaming, and it was a really interesting and cool experience. And later, I just like started working with teams, work building them up, and I really loved that. I really loved the building the connection, working with people, help them understand what their strong sides, how they can work on them, and kind of grow on them, and how to build a really good relationship in a team, how to be effective as a team, and how to feel good in a team, and in the company in general. And that's been one of my passions, aside from actually making music, singing, and those are the things I'm really missing right now. And hopefully, I'll return to that after we destroy Russia, win this war. And as soon as this started, I knew where I will be. Actually, I was even preparing a little bit, like when they were building forces and stuff. I decided to get some gears. I was seeing where it's going. I got some gear. I like s- caught my experiences, like previous experiences, like gone through them, gone through my collection of pictures and videos that I had. I was thinking a lot about it and did a few trainings and things, watched a bunch of videos, and generally was on the, in terms of information field, I was just getting this around me, surrounded by information about this and what may happen. And then as soon as it hit, I got a call from my battle brother back from 2014-15, and they already had a unit, and the commander of the unit was a person I really admire, and he was my commander back then. And there was no reason to go anywhere else. I just instantly enlisted, and we started doing the work around Kiev. So that's just it. There's not much more to it. I really love video games, live streaming. Uh, you can maybe even call me a geek. I don't know. And I really love reading books. I'm really fond of Dune series. It's my one of my favorites, and I've read all the main books, and I also read a lot of what Frank Herbert's son wrote. And I like to play board games with my friends, and I'm just a normal person, you know. There's nothing. I have my passions. I have my jobs or had, and I'm really fond of living. So that's just it. But the threat came, and I couldn't shy away from it. I immediately knew where my place is and what I have to do, and that this is a really hard and dangerous path to take. But on the other hand, I couldn't, you know, do anything else in this situation. I had all the ability to just stay, work at my job, and even go abroad, migrate, but I didn't want it and I didn't feel it. I feel that I'm at the place where I have to be, a place where I feel that it's my place in terms of I want to defend my family, my friends, my future generations, and of course I want to share this experience with them and explain how and why, so they keep pushing it through generations and remembering it. But of course it's a really hard road to take. And if you'll have any other questions, like where I come from or stand on, of course, feel free.